Alright, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what we got going on here. As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title under the thumbnail. Yeah, man, today's video is dealing with Moneybagg Yo. He drops Gotti CMG after a heated discussion with Blac Youngsta over Young Dolph's untimely demise. See, the thing is, man, those guys, they been wanting Moneybagg Yo to dish Young Dolph for the longest. But that's something that Moneybagg Yo didn't want to do. So that's the reason why, if y'all been paying attention, Moneybagg Yo, he been distant from those guys. Especially ever since Finesse 2 Times got out of jail. Y'all been seeing Moneybagg Yo and Finesse 2 Times hook up a lot. And y'all only see Moneybagg Yo around Gotti CMG when he got to do a show, when he go on tour, when he doing a music video. Other than that, he doing his own thing. And that's because Blac Youngsta and his heavy cap affiliates is always dissing Young Dolph and PRE. See, the reason why Moneybagg Yo, he's not gonna hop on that train of dissing Young Dolph and PRE because he knows where his loyalty lies. He knows that Young Dolph looked out for him when Blac Youngsta didn't, when Gotti didn't. It was Young Dolph right there giving him game on the rap industry. It was Young Dolph right there giving him features, you understand? And those features helping Moneybagg Yo create a name for himself in the rap industry. None of that had nothing to do with Blac Youngsta or Gotti. So again, based on that, that's the reason why Moneybagg Yo, he still respects Young Dolph to this day. Again, he know how to separate the beef that CMG had with PRE because he knows and understands that has nothing to do with him. So he never put himself in the middle of that, even though there's people associated to PRE or CMG who was trying to have Moneybagg Yo pick sides, but he wouldn't. One of those people that tried to get Moneybagg Yo to pick sides was Finesse 2 Times. I want to say around 2012, 2013, you understand? Right before Finesse 2 Times got locked up in the feds, him and Young Dolph had a whole back and forth, you understand? So when Finesse 2 Times and Young Dolph had a back and forth, Finesse, he automatically thought that Moneybagg Yo was going to have his back on that. But Moneybagg Yo had to let him know, like, nah, man, that's between you and folks. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You feel me? That's when Finesse 2 Times started talking trash about Moneybagg Yo. Because again, only because Moneybagg Yo would not dish Young Dolph. Same thing now going on with Blac Youngsta. Because Moneybagg Yo won't go and release his bodily fluids on Young Dolph's gravesite and dance and pour drink on it. Now Blac Youngsta think that Moneybagg Yo is not with the movement. Nah, Moneybagg, he's not with your movement. He's with the movement of making money. You understand? I told y'all, man, ever since Newski, whom is Moneybagg Yo brother, ever since he got set up, only thing that Moneybagg Yo wanted to do is move his family out the hood and provide a different route that they can go to make money. Because he wanted to make sure that his family wasn't always try to go to the streets to make money. Because he understands that's what a lot of young dudes try to do. And it's going into what I told y'all the other day about Moneybagg Yo signing his cousin Big 30 to BGE. Because again, he didn't want his cousin Big 30 in the streets, similar to his brother Newski. Before Newski untimely demise, Moneybagg Yo was trying to create a route for him so he wouldn't have to be in the streets. You understand? So going back to the story, that's the reason why Moneybagg Yo dropped Gotti CMG label. There's too many guys over there still with a street mentality. Still with a mentality of want to set up Young Dolph. And again, like I told y'all, man, Moneybagg Yo, he's hearing these conversations. I mean, going back to when Gotti had beef with Young Dolph. And then Gotti brother, Big Jook. And then Blac Youngsta. And not only that, them hiring a bunch of young cats to go after Young Dolph and the PRE artists. As always, before we get into it, let's first pay our respects and say rest in peace to Young Dolph. Condolences to his family. And much love to all my folks in Dolph land. Again, look at all the people that was involved. Let's go into the straight drop. The Cornelius Smith, Jamarcus Johnson, Govan. Then you got Shondell Barnett. Then you had JoJo Splat, Devin Burns. Come on, man. Come on, man. They hired at least 20 young cats to set up Young Dolph. And the reason why I'm bringing that up because Moneybagg Yo, he was there to witness all that. But at the same time, he had to ignore it because he wasn't choosing sides. So you even had some people who felt like, man, Moneybagg Yo, he could have let Young Dolph know that these guys were setting him up. Y'all have to understand, there is conversations that they would have around Moneybagg Yo, but at the same time, they was hiding a lot of information because they know that Moneybagg Yo was not moving like that. You understand? That's the reason why, if y'all pay attention, all the guys that's attached to the Young Dolph setup is not part of Moneybagg Yo BGE team. You understand? It's mostly the CMGs and the heavy cap affiliates. See, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Even the folks in Dolph land, they still have respect for Moneybagg Yo. Because Moneybagg Yo, he knows how to move, man. And again, what I'm trying to let y'all know is the folks in Castay have love for Moneybagg Yo because they seen the moves and actions of Moneybagg Yo. And there was never nothing negative towards young Dolph. So that's why to this day, Moneybagg Yo, he could pull up in Castay if he wanted to. Of course, he'll have to have a couple guys there to escort him. But at the same time, y'all know what I'm saying, man. It won't be nobody there trying to jump on him like if Blac Youngsta pull up. I told y'all, man, Blac Youngsta, he got away with that one time. He got away with pulling up in Castay. He did it one time. The next time he tried to come back, they aired him out, man. Now, that's the difference. That's the difference of they know who had their hands in the cookie jar of setting up young Dolph. And a lot of folks in Memphis, they know it had nothing to do with Moneybagg Yo, man. So that's the reason why I'm doing this video, because Moneybagg Yo, man, he tired of those guys acting a certain way. They move in a certain way. And when he's seeing all that went in to setting up young Dolph, that really made him want to go the other direction. Yeah, folks, I could even take it back. You remember the time when Moneybagg Yo whole hood went against him when he did a venture deal with Gotti CMG? Now, a lot of people don't even understand that. Now, there was a time when the cats from South Memphis, they ain't mess with the dudes up north. North Memphis and South Memphis, they was looked at as two polar opposites. Again, up north, that's where they say you had the pimps and the players at. In South Memphis, they say that's where you got the hustlers and the gangsters at. So everybody making money is just a different way that they choose to make their money, you understand? But again, going back, man, when Moneybagg Yo was signing Gotti CMG, his whole hood went against him. Because him signing with somebody up north, it was like he was being a traitor. They was basically calling him a Benedict Arnold. When all Moneybagg Yo was trying to do was not trying to limit his ability to make money, man. Because of Moneybagg Yo, the North and the South working together is not a problem now, man. But before it was. I would say the only people that didn't make it an issue for North Memphis to work with cats in South Memphis is 3-6 Mafia. Y'all know that 3-6 Mafia, everybody on their team was from a different part of Memphis. Whether it was North or South, it didn't matter. If you had a talent and you could ride one of 3-6 beats, it was a good chance they was gonna make you one of their artists. So again, that's why I brought that up, because Moneybagg Yo, him going against the grain, that's nothing new to him. Again, y'all gotta understand, his hood didn't even want him doing a song with young Dolph, because Moneybagg Yo ride under 5, young Dolph ride under the 6, you understand? Basically, one side is Lord, one side GDs. Even though the Lords and the GDs is not like in Chicago, like once they see one another, it's on and popping. No, the GDs and the Vice Lords in Memphis, they can coexist together. I mean, look at Key Glock, he ride under the 5, and young Dolph still signed him. So that shows it's not about being 5 or 6. And that's what Moneybagg Yo was trying to let Blac Youngsta and Finesse 2 Times know before they went off on a rant of dissing young Dolph. But y'all seeing now with Finesse 2 Times, yeah, he got over that beef that him and young Dolph had. What I'm talking about here is Blac Youngsta. See, Blac Youngsta, he's been doing a lot of disrespectful activity, man. That even the cats in Memphis who didn't have love for young Dolph, they still was looking at Blac Youngsta like, hey man, you doing too much, G. Like, you should be putting your energy towards something else. Why are you signing artists with their initial reaction being to diss PRE? That's not even realistic, man. Most dudes, when they get signed, is to not diss a whole nother group of people. What's on their mind is making money. But right there, that just shows how far Blac Youngsta was willing to go to diss young Dolph and try to bring down PRE. Similar to Yo Gotti brother Big Jook. Again, between him and Blac Youngsta, they did everything in their power to try to bring down Paper Route and young Dolph. But it didn't work. And like I'm saying, man, this is something that Moneybagg Yo, he had experienced firsthand. Because trust and believe me, I see in another year or two, Key Glock and Moneybagg Yo working together, man. Now that's something that's gonna help bridge the gap between cats who dislike PRE and the cats who dislike CMG. And again, even though Moneybagg Yo has a venture deal with CMG, he's really under Endless Records. But still, the people will stop choosing sides, I believe, once an artist like Key Glock and Moneybagg Yo work together. Because them two, they can bring together the whole Memphis. It's so much talent in Memphis that the people outside of Memphis and the people in Memphis, hey man, we really want to see y'all come together, man. We really want to see y'all move like a Houston or ATL, because y'all have it, man. Y'all have the power, you have the resources, and the spotlight is on Memphis right now, man. And that's real. Hey, but we got more in store. But as always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network.